Hey guys, welcome back. And today we have stage 27 of our build here for the legendary RoboCop from that hit movie back in the day of RoboCop, also played by the actor Peter Weller. But without further ado, we're going to bring it on down to the bench real quick, and we're going to start up on what we're going to be covering on our little short video today. Okay, guys, so just a little quick snippet here of everything that's going to be covered here in our video. Now, these are the stages that are going to be covered, but the end-all result will be right here, and it's going to look exceptionally great, guys. And don't worry, we still have plenty more movies, videos, I should say, that are coming out. So if you would like, stay on board with us and watch us as we build today's stage of 27. All right, so in today's stage, these are all the components right here listed of what we're going to be covering. Now, there's a lot of screws, there's a lot of attachments, but don't worry, we're going to get you up to speed and up to par on how to do all this. And then we're going to go through all those infamous stages that we have. Quick video in store for you today, guys. So here it is. I have it all set up for us. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to start putting all these pieces together because we got to build some more of his leg. So first things first is we're going to take these out of the pack. Okay, first, step one of stage 27 is we have 27B and 27A. We're going to just go ahead and we're going to put these together. I'm just going to warn you, in the book, it shows like they stay together. They do not, okay? So don't get fooled, okay? The way that you get them to look like they're together is what we're going to do next, which is basically we're going to put them and line them up, and then we're going to grab 27C. And 27C has some parts here. See how it's got that little eyeball looking thing there? They're going to fit right on top of here. You'll take your CP screws, which are these two here, and we're going to screw them in. And then once we do all that, then we'll have the piece totally together. But we're not done there yet, so hang in there, guys. So there you have it, guys. All the parts are together, and now we have it looking pretty sharp. It has a little bit of play to it, but that's okay. We're going to need that because we're going to be adding some other components to this because this isn't the final piece. However, we will move on now to step two. Step two out of this, we're going to take a component from stage 26, which is where we left off last with this little leg and adding all the pieces. So you can see how we're still going with this. So what's going to happen is now you're going to attach the new assembly to the rest of the thigh that we've already built in 26. So then you're going to basically take the 26B part, which is going to be, one of this little black piece here. And what we're going to do is basically use that with a CP screw to attach this piece. So that way it basically will go nicely attached, just like this, okay? It'll get neatly attached. So as you can see, it's gonna look kind of wonky right now, but don't be worried, okay? But we're gonna basically take a CP screw, we're gonna put that together. All right, and then that will basically put our leg together as of now. And then we're gonna move on to the next step, okay? So now you can see that our CP screw is in. I will let you know that there is a locking point where it's like right here. It's going to lock inside here, so you know that it's all lined up right. We still have that component that's going to go here. I do see a little bit of a gap here, and I'm hoping that this little gap here will disappear when we add that other part that's supposedly going to go here at some point. And of course, now we're on step 3, and step 3 is pretty easy. So we're just going to repeat the process by putting 27C right here. It's going to go right inside this area with 2 CP screws, which I have already lined up and ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead, put that all together, and then once that's together, we'll show you the end product thus far. So there you have it. With the 2 CP screws in and this in, it did take away the gap that we had in here. There is still a little bit of play, so if you have that, it's okay. because you're going to need it. We still have more to do, and we're going to be attaching this onto the leg eventually at some point. So we just ask you to hang in there with us, and we'll show you what's going to happen next. But without further ado, I think we should move on to step 4. So here we are with step 4, and we have our old part from previous. As you can see, we almost have a full leg here, and what I'm hoping is that sooner or later we'll eventually get to one completed leg on our great adventure here of building the RoboCop. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 24 alpha and 23 alpha, which we had already connected, and we're going to go ahead and take this part of his leg, and we're going to go ahead and attach it. We've already have everything inside completed as we've done so far. We're going to need 4 EP screws, okay? These 4 EP screws are going to be hidden on another side of the leg, which is mainly on the inside portion. So first thing that they want us to do here with step 4 is just put this right on top, and then just basically we're going to lock it into place. There's a couple locking mechanisms right here, here, and here, and here, and that will allow us, along with another one way on the other side, that will allow us to lock it in to all these key ports. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm go ahead and I'm going to attach this on, and you should hear the click. If you don't hear the click on here, it's fine. All right, but we're basically going to line it all up, and in the process of lining it up, it's gonna, I'm afraid I'm gonna break it, but it's not made out of metal, so it's kind of like a plastic. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this together so that way we complete the leg, and then we'll come back. So there we have it, and everything is in there and looking pretty snazzy. I kind of bent the leg just a little bit to test it out. We put our 4 screws in, so that is completed, and so we can now move on to step 5. With step 5, we have 2 more screw holes that we need to mess with, and in doing so, we're going to take some EP screws and go ahead and put them into these 2. That will then secure this top half mini piece, so that way it fits nice and snug here. So we're just going to go ahead and put them into these 2 little holes here. That'll be this one and this one. I have the 2 screws ready to go, so we'll go ahead and put those in. So of course now with stage 5 or step 5 all completed with these 2 in, I'm just going to tell you that it was a bit of a pain, but you got to come straight in because it's got to lock in with the piece on the other side. So what we're going to do is we're going to move on now to step 6, which will be our final step in this here video. So here we are on our final step, which is to put this vent piece in. All right, so this is going to be 27 Delta. All right, it's going to be marked with an L, which you're going to see on the back to let you know which leg it's going to. But since we're building everything in a stage, you don't really have to worry about that too much. Now, you're probably wondering too, as we've been going along, we saw this spare part. It should go right here, but for this stage, it doesn't even mention it. So we're just going to focus on this one. And this one, it's a very simple thing. Only goes on one way, they said. Only goes on one way. So the way I see it is it's got to go on kind of sort of like this. So it's rubbed in with the rest of the leg. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this on, and then I will show it to you all complete. So now with this piece all completed, that's pretty much it. We've managed to make the leg look pretty good thus far. Okay, everything is connected, looking pretty sharp. You're probably wondering when we're going to start this, but I believe that's going to be in our next video. So be ready, be prepared, because we got more to go on this one leg here. The way that Fan Home is doing this model is letting us know that we're going to be doing RoboCop here in some very tiny, minute stages as we go along. Alrighty. So I just wanted to let y'all know that if you do decide that you want to build this model and you want to start it from the beginning or whatever, Fan Home has got it. The website doesn't really show it anymore, so if I can find the link, I'll put it in the video here in the description below. You'll also be able to see. If you're doing this at home, you're going to do this a lot faster than what I'm probably showing you here. But thus far, this is going pretty good, guys, with Fan Home. So I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it this far. Now, of course, like most of my other builds, you're going to be seeing how I will give a review at the end on whether I think it's either worth it to do the project or not worth it to do the project. We also will have some more behind the scenes footage. As you know, each stage does come with a magazine. So, with it coming with a magazine, we will be showing those behind the scenes things, which are going to be basically the magazine itself, and we'll be titling those different videos. But for now, I just kind of want to leave you in awe with how this leg is really coming out as thus far. I can't wait to get on the other leg because that's where the RoboCop's gun's going to start. But if I have an idea of how Fanhome is going to be sending all these parts out, is they're going to start from the bottom and then we're going to be working our way up on the RoboCop. But yeah, so far so good, guys. And I appreciate you guys listening in and staying on board this entire video. So, of course, if you'd like, you can always subscribe. I don't force anybody to. I just let you know you can if you'd like. If you don't, well, there's other websites, other YouTube videos you can go check on. I do know like a few of them. If you care to know, just put a little comment in the bottom if you'd like to know where there's another really good one. Um, there is a couple out there that go in detail where they actually like show you them putting all the screws in. But if that's what you like, just put me a little comment in below, and I'll be more than happy to put the link and in there for you. Other than that, guys, I have to get going. It's time for me to go, and I say thank you very much for watching our little build here of RoboCop Stage 27.